Hi, this is Cheryl for Bears Pampered Stampers. Well, it's here. The holiday gift-giving season is upon us. And unfortunately, that means a lot of stress sometimes, but hopefully we can help you reduce that stress a little bit. I wanted to show you a few things that are available in the shop. There's many, many more, by the way, that may help you in your holiday purchases and or gifts and just sort of relieve that stress a little bit. One more name you can tick off. One of my favorites in the shop is this little candy cane that's full of those buttons galore and more embellishments. If you haven't used them, they're so much fun to use. There's so many different shapes and sizes and colors. This obviously is a more holiday colorway and winter because you've got the snowflakes and the blue and white and that sort of thing. But, really you can use these colors year-round as well. So a nice assortment of all the different embellishments that Buttons Galore and More has to offer. And by the way, Melissa has a bunch of those little packets that I've shown you before of the more color-specific or theme-specific embellishments too that are available and would make a super, super gift. She also had, and I brought this thinking about these jewels, is this jewel picker. This is used by people who make jewelry, by us to pick up these little pieces and place them on the card carefully without, my fingers are always in the way. They're just always in the way. So this jewel picker helps you to pick them up easily, transport them to the card, and safely put them into position. It's also great for picking up those tiny little pieces that you've die cut and need to place. So those are both great gifts. In terms of a tool or something that could be given to so many different people, this isn't just specific to paper crafters. This is the Tailored Expressions tool tray. You've seen me demo this before. This just sits on your desk. You can add your scissors, you can add pens or markers. There's a million things that it can hold for you. Keep the clutter off the desk, but keep those items close at hand. So as you can imagine, it's a great gift for anyone who has little tools hanging around. So if you know somebody who does jewelry, great gift. If you know somebody who sews a lot, another great gift. So that's the tool tray from Tailored Expressions. Great, great gift for lots of people on your list. There are these fun sets of chameleon fine line markers. I pulled just one colorway. There's, I think, 4, maybe 5 in the shop. They're great fine line pens. They're perfect for journalers. They're perfect for doodlers. They're perfect for us in crafting. You never have the right fine tip complementary pen. If you want to add fine details, if you need to fix an area that didn't quite stamp right or something like that, there's some great markers for that. And very, very flexible. These blend just like, well, a little bit different than the bigger chameleon markers, but they blend in a similar fashion. So they're very, very flexible and very usable for that. Again, it's a great, great gift for so many different people. The Dina Wakley Media Journal, a great little book. It's not quite a 6x6, but it's got this wonderful heavyweight mixed media paper in it. So it works well for a number of different things that people do: watercolor, a little painting, stamping, coloring, you name it. It's a blank journal, and it would be fun to see how someone filled this out. You can also use it as a photo album of sorts. So add the pictures, add some die cuts, and just really dress it up. Of course, decorate the color. This little strip is just there to give its name, obviously. It doesn't necessarily stay on the journal, so you'd have a plain white color with just the ranger on the back. So lots of opportunities with this cute little journal. Do you have kids in your life that are interested, or younger people that are interested in getting into paper crafting? Maybe it's not quite the right time to invest in full-fledged supplies, but there's this great little stamp press that would be perfect for little hands that want to try stamping, but still have, you know, that potential for accuracy. It's a stamp positioner just like all the others. It's just small. I have one like this. I use it to stamp the back of my cards. I have a little stamp that I use most of the time, and I just have it on here all the time. So when I'm ready to do it, I come and pop my card in, stamp it, and I'm done. It looks pretty tiny, but it's open sides on this side and on this side. So you can run through a number of paper sizes with no problem whatsoever. So this is the mini precision press. Melissa does have the larger version of this as well. If you know somebody who doesn't have a stamp positioner or who needs a second one, that's a good choice. She also has back in stock this precision stamp press. This is by, I can never remember, Couture Creations. And this is a great stamp press. It's very fulsome. It's going to do all the things that you need it to do, whether you need a backup, you need a new one. If you know somebody without a stamp positioner, you know they will love you forever for this gift. It is just beautiful way to enhance your stamping if you haven't seen that before. While I'm on the subject of getting started in crafting, I didn't bring one with me because I didn't want to bring one with me. But remember the Sidekick, the little mini die cutting machine? It's well priced. It's a great place to start, again, for younger crafters who maybe aren't quite ready for a full machine. For those of us who want to do limited die cutting, remember it's only got about a 2.5 inch opening and plates, so you couldn't cut anything very big. It's going to have to fit within that 2.5 inch range, but you can do a lot. It's also a great supplemental die cutting machine. I use mine a lot where I don't want to get out my Big Shot and crank through just a tiny little flower or something like that. It's faster, it's easier, no thought process for me at all. I go to the little machine, the one that's the right size. So keep that in mind. Melissa has that in stock as well. The foil quill cutting mat. This is something that was designed for people to use with foils. It's got the two, sorry, it's hard to show within my camera range. It's got the two ends to hold a roll of foil in place, a 4-inch cutting surface, a ruler, and this rotary cutter. And so all you do is slide your roll onto the little prongs, pull out the amount of foil or vinyl, for example, that you need, whatever rolled product you have, put the ruler in place and use the rotary cutter to cut right along that line. No muss, no fuss, such an easy product. If you're a person that uses larger rolls of something, the 12-inch rolls, or even 6-inch rolls, oh my goodness, this makes it so much easier. I use this with my little foil rolls as well. These little things pull in, so you can get the smaller rolls in, and it works super well. So think about that for foilers. For people who use vinyl a lot, it's an easy way of cutting the vinyl. You get a good straight line. If you needed 6 inches, you know you're going to have 6 inches if you use the process. So that can be a great gift. For people who like to color, there's this beautiful coloring book, Lori's Art Garden. This is done by the people at Chameleon, and they thought about this for years before they ever produced it. When coloring books first came into vogue, everybody was rushing into production, And Chameleon was rushing into thought. So what they've given us is a beautiful book with some suggestions at the front. But what they do is for every design, they give you a blank page. If you need to test a marker, test a color, that's what these blank pages are for. They're also there to protect your artwork. So here's one of the posters that's in the book. A fun picture to color. This is nice heavyweight paper that they've given us to color on in the unlikely event that your markers or something would bleed through. There's another blank sheet right behind it that's there to absorb it so that it doesn't go on to the next design. So they've really thought about their designs. You probably can't see it, but there's a perforation here. So if you wanted to separate out this page and give it to someone, you can easily do that. The side is tabbed, so you can easily get from one project to another. You don't have to thumb the pages and potentially dog-ear these. So there's so many great, thoughtful things about this coloring book. Again, it's a great gift for someone who likes to color or doodle. It would be a great addition to some of those little fine line markers I just showed you. Again, Lori's Art Garden, a poster coloring book by the folks at Chameleon. Again, a super book. This is another book that I found at Melissa's, and it's so much fun. It's called One Zentangle a Day. Zentangle is still really popular in some places, but it doesn't have quite the instant name recognition that it did maybe a couple of years back. This book is like a 6-week course. It's going to show you a lot of the different Zentangle patterns, exactly how to create that from start to finish. So each one of these designs is called a tangle, and they start from the very basic line and show you how to build a tangle and then how to put these things together to create these fun tiles. The tiles can be used for 1.5 million things, not the least of which is a card background. So a fun book. I was trying to see, this one will help you with how some of the step-by-steps look, so you can see exactly how things are built and work in. Let's go back to a real basic one and see. So they're going to walk you through step by step. It's a 6-week course. So if you know someone who for whatever reason has time on their hands or needs something a little challenging to keep their mind and their hands occupied, this is a great book. Zentangle only needs tiles to color on. That can be any paper surface. Of course, they have preferred ones, but you and I know almost anything would work. You use a fine line pen and a pencil, and that's about all you need for Zentangle. Maybe an eraser, maybe an extra shading pencil, whatever. It's not a lot of investment to do Zentangle, to give it a try. So this might be a great project for somebody on your list. It is great for relaxation. It's great for the doodlers and the art people. They'll learn a useful skill, learn how to channel their doodles, and it's just so much fun. Of course, you've seen them before. Again, I didn't bring them with me today, but she's got those TableTidies that you attach to the side of your desk or table to hold pens and pencils and that sort of thing. Those are available. They're perfect for people who go to crofts. They're perfect for when you're out of space at home and other sorts of things. One of my favorite things for this year is these watercolor brush markers. These are awesome to use. I know we haven't had a chance to do much education yet with these. There will, after the first of the year, I believe, be videos coming out, as well as some in-class or in-person opportunities to get used to using the brush markers. If you're a Copic person, you know the nib that's on this. It's that flexible Japanese brush super nib, which is just awesome. to use for coloring. So there's a million colors available, lots of different colorways. As you know, you can buy one or you can buy the whole set. Whole set is, I have to think, maybe 72 markers. So it's not a million. It's pretty compact. If you're looking for an epic gift, a full set of markers might be nice. If you're looking for a smaller gift, one marker or a handful in a colorway that your crafter might appreciate is a great, great gift. So lots of choices on the markers. Melissa can help you pick out something that would be helpful for the person. So again, there's lots of ideas at the shop. Think outside the box when you're there, because a lot of the items can be used by paper crafters and non-paper crafters alike. So there's a lot of great gifts there. There's not going to be the same hustle and bustle that you're finding in malls and that sort of thing right now. So it's a little bit more relaxing. You can enjoy talking with Melissa and shopping at the same time. She'll help you through. If you have some things that you would love to have for the holidays that maybe Santa and the elves should be bringing for you, make sure and let Melissa know. And she will put it in her trusty little system. So if there's any inquiries, she knows exactly what to recommend for you. She's pretty good at it anyway, but give her some hints. She'll make sure and pass those along if there's any inquiries. Of course, you know, she's got gift certificates, and those always make the perfect gift. They always fit. They're always the right color. So stop in and check those out. Saturday, this is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, right after Black Friday, is Small Business Saturday. It's a good day to stop into the shop and tell Melissa how much we love her and appreciate her and everything that she does there. We are so, so fortunate to have a paper crafting shop in town, and that is because of Melissa's efforts. So it's a good time to be thankful for that, to remind her that we're thankful for that. She's got some special things planned for the day, some discounts for you. She's going to set up a display and show you some stocking stuffer and low cost type gifts that are available in the shop. So stop in, give her a hug, tell her you're happy that she's around, and see if you can throw some business her way on this Small Business Saturday and otherwise. I'm going to throw in a caution here that I hear so much from manufacturers in the paper crafting industry, and that is, you know, coronavirus has still turned our world upside down. They are having terrible difficulty getting items shipped into the country, shipped throughout the country. You know, if you've tried to mail order anything, shipping times are longer than ever. So don't wait till the last minute for your holiday shopping. Your best selection is now. Get in, get what you need. If for some reason you can't take the gift home or don't want to take the gift home, perhaps because it's for a Snoopy person, Melissa can hold on to it for you. Just go ahead and purchase it today. She'll set it back for you, and then you can pick it up closer to the holidays. You do need to purchase, though. She is not able to hold items. It's just not fair to the people that want to come in and are ready to purchase right away. We need to make those things available for them. So, but make your purchase. She can hold on to it for you, of course. If there's something you really like, again, in paper crafting or anything else, just get it. Don't be disappointed. It's just so hard out there right now. And my heart breaks for people who have lost items because they delayed another day or two or a week or two in purchasing, and it was gone and we can't replace it. So she's doing her best to keep inventories up, to bring fun new things into the shop, and to keep the selection that she's got available but she does have some restrictions. So keep those in mind when you're shopping. Again, don't be disappointed at the holidays. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope to see you at Bayer's on Small Business Saturday. And as always, if there's anything we can do, any questions we can answer, please reach out to the shop and we'll help you as best we can. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.